What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and today we are going to be watching Halloween Ends, the brand new 2022 final chapter to the Laurie Strode and Michael Myers saga, the one that we have, been hyping up for a long time. It's good to see all you guys in here. I'm seeing a lot of you guys in the comment section here. Here, let me just make sure that I'm all good on my stream. Looks like we are. Looks like it's taken a minute here to update in terms of like viewers, but I hope that you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are having a great start to your guys' week and everything. I'm definitely excited to be here and watch Halloween Ends with you guys here. I'm gonna shut that off so that way you guys things aren't really updating live right now. I'm not seeing comments. I'm seeing comments coming through on the stream, but I'm not seeing stuff actually updating live. So let me try and refresh this real quick. Okay, everything is starting to seem better. Wow, we got 20 of you guys in here right now. So great to see you guys in here. Super excited to have you guys in here. I don't know why these comments or anything isn't updating. But man, like before we get started, I just kind of want to give you guys some pre-thoughts on Halloween Ends. I want to talk a little bit about the movie and kind of give you guys pre-thoughts as to what I thought about the movie. I'm a little, again, confused as to why I can't see like the live comments coming through, except for when I'm looking on my stream, but it's looking like we got a good number of people in here. We got Sebastian, Gory, Denise, Ashton, Goodreal, Lamontre, Nick. What's going on, guys? How you guys all doing, man? Freaking excited as hell that you guys are joining me here on this stream. But I'm a little confused as to why I can't see the comments right here. Maybe we just have a flood of comments. You know what I mean? But I want to give some pre-thoughts on Halloween Ends. So obviously you guys probably have seen my review. I didn't hate this movie. I didn't hate it. I don't think it is an ideal third and final chapter in this story. I don't think that it's a third and final chapter in this story. I like elements of the movie. I like elements. I like how they try to explore Corey's character and everything. I definitely think that it has some good stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think that this was the movie that I would have gone with if I was the one that was telling this story. I wouldn't have approached it this way. I surely wouldn't have treated Michael Myers the way that Michael got treated in this movie for a fact. So, I think that was a pretty big disappointment for me overall. So, I'm excited to give you guys my thoughts as we watch it, which is kind of cool that it's on Peacock and everything. So if you guys have Peacock, you guys can watch it along with me. Man, dude, like I'm seeing all these comments come through here that I'm not going to be able to see on this thing. I don't know what's going on StreamYard, but I can't see any of the comments on that. But I can see all of the comments coming through on my YouTube channel, and I'm not going to be able to have my YouTube channel up when I'm watching the movie because otherwise I'm going to hear myself talking, and I'm not going to be able to hear the movie. So I don't know what's going on with this. So let me see here. Let me try something really quick. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I should be good. Now I should be good. I can see all your guys' comments coming through now. I can see the live viewers and everything. Okay, now I can see everybody that's in here. Whew! I was worried for a second, so sorry about that little premature thing. But yeah, guys, so when it comes to Halloween Ends, I've seen a good amount of people that have liked this movie. I've seen a good amount of people that don't like this movie. I've seen a lot of different conversations going on I'm loving all the conversations though. I'm really loving all of the different conversations and what do you call it? Yeah, I'm definitely excited to be here and talk to you guys. Good real Braden Timmons, baby, just got done recording. Oh boy, I know exactly what you were recording, man. Barack, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? And then Byron, Carlitos, Pittsburgh, what's going on, guys? Brock, that's weird. I don't know why your super chat didn't go through, man. I don't know why it didn't go through, but okay. So now that you guys have some pre-established thoughts on my end as to what I think about Halloween Ends, I don't hate the movie, but I will say my ranking is coming out tomorrow. I actually did record my ranking today. It's not my favorite Halloween movie. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it at the end because we're going to do some spoiler stuff at the end. So those of you that have Peacock, get your televisions ready. I'm going to tell you guys exactly when I start playing. I'm going to go ahead and maximize my screen right now. So that way I've got it at 0 on the screen right now. We're about to hit play and we're about to watch this movie. We're going to watch this thing. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down and we're going to have a good time. It's Halloween. We're going to have a good time tonight, right? Okay, putting on my headphones, and here we go. We're gonna start the movie. One thing I gotta get is a time code on so you guys can see exactly where we're at for current viewers. That's one thing I wish that I was able to do, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, for those of you that have your guys's TVs ready and everything, I'm getting ready to hit play right now. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're playing. The Universal logo, or excuse me, the Peacock logo is coming up on the screen right now. I like the music in the beginning. W who? Haddonfield's home for rock. I'm Willie the Kid. So right away we get the Halloween 3 font and everything, kind of indicating that it's going to be a different movie. Halloween Night 2019, 1 year after the event of Halloween Kills. And then we get introduced to Corey. We knew who this was right away. We definitely know who this one right away. So it seems like that he obviously had a good relationship with his parents prior to the thing that happens to Jeremy. It's a big house, man. That is one big house. That is for sure. So Jeremy jumping at his mom actually made my girlfriend jump in the theater. She absolutely hated that. Brock, I think it's a 4-story house. Man, Jeremy seems like a nice kid, but he's a fucking asshole, dude. See, I love this. I like this writing a lot. I think that like she's telling him about the headlines of Michael Myers and how it kind of has affected even children throughout Haddonfield. He's like, it's showing that the boogeyman is making his way like around Haddonfield. I do really like that. I think that that element is really, really awesome. It's Halloween. We're going to have a good time tonight. I love how they're watching John Carpenter's The Thing too. That's really cool. Talking about Michael Myers. I love John Carpenter's The Thing, man. He doesn't want to play hide and seek. Dang, called his ass ugly. Arguing with a little kid, man. Mm-mm-mm. But I did like that whole element. I thought that that whole element right there was awesome. Of, you know, leading up to that, how Jeremy's like supposedly afraid of Michael Myers and everything. This whole thing is Jeremy's fault by chance too. This whole thing is, you know, yeah, man, Jeremy's being an asshole. He deserves what's coming. For those of you that may be just tuning in, we are currently where Corey is searching for Jeremy. I will say, Jeremy has got to be the fastest kid I've ever seen in a movie. And it sucks because Corey seems like a nice guy, right? Yeah, Jeremy, it's not funny, dude. The knife is gone. I like how you actually see the shadow like right over there, thinking that it might be Michael Myers. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I was doing this, I actually would have made this be Michael Myers. Like, I would have actually made Michael Myers the one that actually killed Jeremy in the very beginning. That would have been really cool. Now, I know that the story that they were going to tell, like, you know, with Corey and like what's about to happen, he's gonna go up to the attic and he's gonna kick the door open and like, see, I thought that this whole thing would have been great if it was actually Michael Myers just killing the shit out of Jeremy. Think that that would have been awesome. I also thought that he was going to make a mistake and swing and like slit Jeremy's throat in the beginning when he grabbed that knife. So Corey he just walked into the attic door. Door shuts. He's gonna get you. Shut up, Jeremy. Little dick. Got the parents coming home. Now, it doesn't help his case that as soon as the parents walk in, you hear him say, "I'm gonna kill you, Jeremy." All he had to do is wait a couple another seconds and his parents would have caught him and that they could have helped him out, but yeah, you little shit. It's okay, Jeremy. Enjoy the last few minutes of your life, dickhead. Parents walked in. "I'm gonna kill you, Jeremy." Oh man. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good kill. That's definitely a good kill, man. Like seeing his back break with the fucking blood. Corey, man, put the knife away, buddy. And this is also the start, I will say. Love the score of this movie. Absolutely love this score. Rohan Campbell is Corey. Boom, boom. James Jude Courtney. You know, actually, this is the first time that they've credited James Jude Courtney as the Shape in the opening of these movies. I just noticed that, actually. Yeah, right. Him falling to the floor. Like, I mean, again, I thought that how it was going to be is like he was going to like accidentally swing the knife and like slit his throat. What do you call it? What did I tell you about taking those flying lessons? Right? Like these, like the opening is definitely effective. I will say I enjoyed the opening of the movie. I thought that it was well executed. As soon as like he started kicking the door, I think we all knew what the hell was going on in terms of that. Damn, I really would have liked to have like the pumpkin turn around and have Myers' face carved in. That'd be kind of cool. But instead, the pumpkin is just opening. Written by Paul Brad Logan, Chris Bernier, David Gordon Green, and Dan McBride. Directed by David Gordon Green. See, I don't know if I'm a big fan of her going just like through like everything that has happened. I understand that she's writing her memoir and it makes sense, but it's almost as if she's like talking to us fans and, you know, fans are the ones that are seeing this. Now, I will say that my girlfriend did appreciate this when we saw this in the theater because she was able to understand more because she was only seen the original movie. She refuses to watch 2018 and Kills. He escaped. But man, that is a badass montage of Michael Myers going through and fucking just. I did say that was pretty cool. And then there's the last shot of him in Kills before he vanishes. And I love this Laurie's theme. Like the Laurie's theme ends on the soundtrack. I love that. Laurie notices that Corey couldn't have fucking done that, man. See, I like all of this. I like how it's showing the events of Halloween Kills that had an effect on Haddonfield. Love that. I think that that's awesome. And honestly, I feel like they should have taken that element and went along with that more. And I feel like that I would have liked this more. Like, just throw more Michael Myers involved in the story, and I think that you've got a stellar film. Michael Myers is the personification of evil. See, I like that a lot. Let it inside. Also love that. Also love that. Evil inside. Like that even more. You're freaking burning your what is it, the pie? Yep, pie. Damn it, darn it. Brock says Lori can build a fortress but can't ask Alexa for a timer. Right? There's the Willie the Kid song. Again, Haddonfield's home for rock. You ready in case the boogeyman decides to come out and play? See, this radio show reminds me very much of Halloween 6. It's like the Barry kicks ass. Like that, I feel like that's a clear reference to Halloween 6. Got the little foreshadowing there with the machine crusher. Got another foreshadowing right there with the blowtorch. You see the mechanic outfit, everything. His dad seems like a nice guy, right? Got that motorbike now. See, I do like Corey as a character, but I do think that if this was more of a standalone anthology movie, it would have worked more. I just don't think that this is necessarily good for the finale, you know, because I did buy into his character. I really did. And then fucking Allison's getting pulled over by this douchebag that she used to be dating. Doug. Then we pan down and we see. I thought that this old guy. I thought that this man was Nick Castle, and then you see his face. Like when he was like walking up, I actually thought that that was going to be Nick Castle's cameo. Pan over to the sewer, indicating that that's where Michael Myers could be. That kind of feels like a shot that you might see in like an It movie or something. Why is everyone so rude? Dude's just freaking looking, man. Oh, these assholes, man. These Haddonfield kids. Oh, I hate these kids, man. These are band kids, too. Like, band kids are normally the ones that get picked on, not the bullies. These freaking assholes, man. I absolutely hate these kids. That away, Corey. They let him off because it was an accident, dude. I will say their death scene is absolutely awesome. That way, Lori. Stick up for him. I'm so happy when they freaking die. When they freaking stab their tires, I absolutely love that. Oh, this freaking nurse. What a bitch. I think Allison's attracted to him only because like he's kind of got like the long, like almost curly hair, kind of like Cameron. I think that she definitely has a specific type. You're not supposed to say, "I'll be back, Dr. Mathis," because he won't be back. Some people just don't freaking watch Scream, man, and it shows. Byron says, "Too bad he doesn't have long hair." Long hair and I guess a jawline, you know. So Corey's gonna help Allison with that. I would too. I for sure would. Why can't the bicycle stand on its own? Because it's too tired. I actually got asked that from a coworker the other day, and I couldn't answer that. Motorcycle now. There's the radio tower. See, I do like the, I like the playfulness between Allison and Corey. She's like, we should go out and do something sometime. With me, with both of us. We both would have to be there, otherwise it wouldn't be a very good time. I love that. Lindsay, you pointless person. No reason for Lindsay to be here. Unless she was like maybe like a small cameo. You know. Which honestly is what Lindsay feels like if you look at that anyway. Because she isn't at the end anyway, so. Fucking Lori. She'll grieve your fucking tits. Oh, I can't stand Corey's mom. Can't stand Corey's mom. Dang. Dude is freaking 23 years old, and she's literally treating him like he's fucking 5, saying that he can't have dessert. Like, that's insane. Ashton, right, dude? Like, I wonder how much they actually, like, Will Patton, they completely underutilize him in this character, in this movie, too. He's underutilized for this entire trilogy. Allison is very quick to like this man, though. I think Andy Matichak was actually supposed to be, I think she was originally supposed to be going on to be a soccer star. I could definitely see her as a female soccer athlete. That is for sure. All right, peeps, for people that are just tuning in, we are about 27 minutes into the movie. Allison is at the junkyard. Corey is talking to Allison. I also feel like that her and Hawkins should have been dating in this movie, too. I honestly did think that they were going to be dating. Like, I mean, look at the way he looks at her. I genuinely think that this would have been a really awesome relationship. Hey, Kyle, what's going on, man? Thanks so much for the super chat. First time joining a watch party. This is fun. Thank you. Absolutely, man. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, this is your first watch party in general, hey, I'm glad that you're joining. We do have a really great community here, and I really appreciate everybody that is involved. So thank you. See, at least everybody else sees him as a good kid. I love Hawkins for that because he's like saying that he's a good kid. There was the accident that happened. And you could tell that Hawkins and Laurie get butterflies around each other. And I just genuinely think that, they would have been, I would have taken that route, man. They sidelined so many of these characters. Like, look at how happy Laurie is. What? See, this is a really powerful moment. Laurie getting blamed for everything because of Michael Myers. See, I do like that a lot. I think that this is a really strong element of this movie. I freaking wish that they would have been more utilized, that this couple would have. Brock, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Hawkins trying to holla at Miss Strode in the meat department. And they're heading to this Halloween party now. So we just got to the Halloween party in Halloween Ends where Allison and Corey are about to arrive. This looks like a lot of fun. Corey going to be wearing that mask later on for a little killing. Looks like a fun party. That looks like a pretty fun bar party. Bryce says, I never really understood why Laurie got the blame from Michael's actions, like she was the one who tried to kill him. That is true, but everyone was saying, like, that's what Sandra's sister was saying, is that she tried to provoke him. Which, I mean, she was looked at as the crazy woman in town that was trying to go after Michael Myers, right? So I think that is part of it. As to why she's the one to blame. But Michael, he never really cared about Laurie Strode. He did care about getting back to Haddonfield and continuing to kill. But, I mean, she was just the one that was after him. So, I just think that that's what that was about, in my opinion. As much as I do like the dynamic between Corey and Allison, I do think that they focus way too much on that. That's just me. Brock, me too, man. I like those of you that are saying you guys like Corey's mask. I did too. I thought that it was a really good mask. They could have done like a basic clown mask, but I feel like that would have been a little too basic. So I did like that as well. Get it, Corey. Wait, did I miss Nick Castle's cameo? I think I did. But in this scene, he does say, "See anything you like," and open. I love that. See, this is the most fun that he's had in, I'm sure, a long time. So, you know. Then he goes up to the bar and he finds Jeremy's mom. Ugh. Like, it was an accident, dude. Like, she's claiming it was no accident. Like, it was an accident. He was just angry in the moment. So, and that is what starts his descent into evil. There's that, and then there's the scene that's coming up with the bullying and everything. That is definitely the start of his descent into madness. Hey, the Spider Master, what's going on, man? Welcome into the stream. We are currently on the scene. If you guys are just tuning in, you guys want to catch up on the movie, we're currently on the scene where Allison and Corey are in the street and they're talking after Corey saw Jeremy's mom at the party. She's trying to ask for his hands. Okay. She's trying to ask for his hands, I think. But that was a little weird. I'm not going to lie. She just like put out her hands like this, like mid fight. I mean, I get it. I get it now. Gosh, dude, these. I literally wanted these teenagers to die so much sooner. The freaking music, man. I love the music. At least he sticks up for himself right here. Yeah, your father hates you. He fell. See, everyone can bully people, and then accident happens, and then they start feeling bad, like they didn't do shit. Like that's crazy. That's actually what even goes on today. So I actually also do like that element of this movie. And then Corey's body gets dragged into the sewer. And there's a knife, or there's the knife, I guess. Again, I kind of feel like I would have seen that shot in the kid movie, or in the It movie. It movie. It's addictive. Yeah. Mandy, that's what I was thinking. Like it feels more like an It movie when he's getting dragged into the sewer. It doesn't necessarily feel like something Michael Myers would do, even though we have seen Michael Myers drag people before, especially in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Like he's a dragger. But yeah. Notice how on Peacock they added a scene where you see Michael walk towards where Corey is after falling, totally not being pushed, right? Okay, guys, so Corey is now in the sewer. He's walking around. I love like the blue lighting and stuff in here. I will say this is the best looking movie in the trilogy for sure. And bam! There's Michael. I think Michael just pretty much grabs his throat. See, I like this reveal of Michael. I think Michael looks really good, like the lighting and stuff like that on here. And he sees the evil in Corey, it seems like. And from here on out, now he starts bringing Michael free meals pretty much. This man wants that mask. Like, this is fucking killed that homeless dude. Said that Michael Myers ain't done with you. See, even if this was an anthology movie and it was even just the idea of Michael Myers existing, I feel like that would have been a lot better than like using this as the final chapter. Like I think that this is interesting, but I think that if this was an anthology, like you could bring up that, the idea or the spirit of Michael Myers like existing, but I do think that like this would work better as its own standalone thing. I feel like that this story just kind of got mixed in with the whole final showdown with Laurie and Michael. But it has enough interesting stuff in there for sure. Yeah, Deb is freaking fucking him. That's why. Dipshit. Right, Nelly, man, like I'm trying so hard to look past all that because it's like I like so many things in this movie, but you know, and she looks out the window and Corey is standing there. Very similar shot to how Michael was standing in. Yep. And this is where she starts to see similarities with Michael Myers. So you could see that Laurie is like changing focus on that. Like she saw him as a good kid and now she just sees him as this psychopath. An issue I have here is Allison isn't really phased when he says that he killed someone. Like I feel like the natural response would be like, "What? What do you mean you killed someone?" Yeah, Brock, I did find that a little weird too, man. Like it's almost like everything that happened in Halloween 2018 and Kills is just kind of like put on the back end. I get it that she's trying to move on, but I mean, like, even at the very end, like when she fights Michael, it's like, I feel like that all of that, like, I feel like there should have been a lot more hate right there. I feel like there should have been a lot more emotion instead of her just like taking a knife and just slitting his throat like what she does. All right, so for anyone that's just tuning in right now, we're at the scene where Allison and Corey are at Jeremy's house. Dude, Corey's mom is fucking weird, dude. Oh, yeah, he agreed to hold her hand in that scene, huh? Brock. See, everyone again is blaming Lori. Like, Corey's mom is saying that because Michael Myers disappeared, they needed a new boogeyman to look for. Patrick, I will. Yeah, Corey's mom is right, man. They tried to create a new boogeyman out of Corey because Michael Myers disappeared, and then both of them come together and team up. Oh, and here comes that douchebag cop. You this freaking guy, man, I swear. Ooh. At least Corey continues to stand up for himself. Ooh, Corey is right there. It's like, okay, buddy. Get out of here, Mulaney. You don't fuck with the Mulaney's. That's what they said in Halloween Kills. So that's one of the Mulaney's from Halloween Kills. Interesting. I almost thought that Allison was going to get driven into the madness along with Corey because she said burn it all to the ground and he'll light the match. That would have been interesting. Again, in like an anthology storyline, but I wouldn't have done that in here. And the house is definitely a reference to Halloween 4. Oh, someone need to know where we're at? We are at where Corey and Allison just arrived back at Laurie Strode's house. Sorry if I missed that comment. And Officer Mulaney is now going to be following Corey to the sewer. And he knows he is too. Hey, Art the Clown is freaking in the chat saying I should do a watch along for Terrifier. I would like to do one for Destiny and I just talked about Terrifier about a week ago. I would love to do a watch along for that. Y'all should have seen my reaction when I was watching it. That is for sure. Yo, Terrifier is crazy. All right, Mulaney is walking around. He's underneath the bridge. He sees the tent. Maybe I'll start doing more watch-alongs. You know, I think that watch-alongs are a lot of fun. I like coming in here. Just found the old man's body, the old homeless guy's body. Corey laughing, going into the sewer. He's like, come on in, Mulaney. Come on in, Mulaney. Wait, did he just say you don't fuck with the Mulaney? Peeps, I'm rewinding it 10 seconds. Yeah, you don't fuck with Doug Mulaney. Very much like you said in Halloween Kills. Where are you, Corey? Nelly, I think he was, man. I think he was driving drunk. Gonna fuck your face up. Oh, there's Michael. Bam. God, man. See, I hate what they do with Michael, dude. Like, Michael would have fucked this guy up, man. Michael would have messed this man up. He's like, get up. Like, he can barely get up, dude. He can barely stand. I will say I like when he grabs the knife. Like, this is cool. But I don't like how he could barely stand. Throat slash. Basic. All right, Brock, what we got? Braden, we effing love you, dude. Thanks for the watch along. When you're famous, I want to be VP of marketing. Thanks. Hey, man, you know what? If that ever happens, I will give you a call. I promise you. So, yeah, Michael's body is weak for sure. But this is kind of cool, like him just stabbing him down. See, that's a badass shot of Michael too. It's almost also as if Michael, what do you call it? If Corey leads Michael to Lori, because Michael follows him. This is where he sees Lori. I have an issue here because you could see Michael Myers's process. Yeah, good real Art the Clown is speaking. He's talking right in this chat. He was saying that the guy that plays him is gonna be playing the Grinch. I did see that they had like a horror version of the Grinch coming out. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are currently where Corey arrives at Laurie's house after he helps Michael kill Officer Mulaney. So. And Laurie's getting home. She's seeing them go up the stairs. This shot, I kind of feel very much it's like Judith and her boyfriend from Halloween 1978 going up the steps. And then here's Michael seeing Laurie. Except I don't like how we could see him turn right here. He just turned and walked away. Like, I don't like that. Because that's showing the boogeyman's process. It's almost like he's not the boogeyman anymore. You know what I mean? Dang, look at Jason coming in saying Michael weak as a feather. If it was Jason, it would be easy. Dang. Dude. Yeah, Deb. Fucking bitch. She gets excited about all the boogeyman shit and then falls to the boogeyman, baby. Lindsay Walls, once again, just making her little cameo. Good reel. Braden, did you see the Creed 3 trailer today? I did not. I did see it. That came out. I plan on watching that tonight for sure. So I definitely want to watch that. I want to count how many times Lindsay actually stays in the movie, or how many lines. Oh, how many lines she says in the movie. Sorry, I couldn't read that. This scene right here is actually also effective because it shows Jeremy's dad talking to Laurie about how good Corey was. And then when he saw him driving home one day, you see the black eyes in him. Or yesterday. It's someone else. This couple doesn't die, I don't think. The town did it after the accident, obviously. Oh, yeah, we on the scene where Mathis and Deb arrive at Mathis's house. Yeah, she is piping Dr. Mathis. And right, Brock? Byron, that's a good question, man. How would I continue Lindsay's story if she was in the Haddonfield Nightmare 2? Now, I will say the Haddonfield Nightmare 2 script is pretty much, it's done. I would have to honestly sit down and think about that a little bit more. So, Destiny, what's going on? You just showed up at the right time. If you want to follow along now, we are currently at the part where Deb is about to meet her match. God, I hate her so much. I can't wait to see this again. This whole scene, I do like this scene a lot. Dr. Mathis making sure everything is all perfect. Dr. Mathis? Shut up, Deb. Scooby-Doo 2. Hey, Scooby-Doo 2 is honestly better than this movie. So, you know, I'm just being honest, people. Scooby-Doo 2 is actually a masterpiece. Okay, so for those of you that are just tuning in that want to watch this movie, we're currently where Deb opens the door. Oh, you can see Corey stabbing him right there. I'm actually just noticing that right now. Damn, he's going crazy. Yeah, he's getting that shit. That is insane. Hey, Fauci, what's going on, man? Smashes Corey's hand in the door. Corey knows that Michael's in that house, dude. Like, he just stops and is like, you're fucked anyway, so. Boom, there's Michael. See, in the trailer, I wasn't actually sure if this was going to be Michael or not, or if this was actually going to be Corey dressed as Michael. I like that Corey doesn't spend a whole lot of the movie dressed as Michael. It's really only that one scene. But still, like, the way that they treat Michael in this movie, I'm just not a big fan of, like, at all. Like, as a Halloween fan, I'm very disappointed in that. Even though this is a fun callback to 1978 right here. And instead of it being Bob, he kills a woman like this. So like Corey in between like the killing shit, he's just going to hang out with Allison. So I got to know, what purpose did the radio tower actually play in this movie? Because David Gordon Green did say that the radio tower, I mean, they're hanging out by the radio tower right now. And Corey's telling the story of how he looks up at the tower. And at the end, he burns it down, so. Is Scooby-Doo 2 before Scooby-Doo? Yeah, Destiny, I guess you're right on that. Like, it actually shows that, it shows her that he's the one that, like, is killing these people. I don't freaking know. That's what I thought, Jason. I thought that Michael was actually living underneath the tower, and that was like what the whole purpose of it was going to be. But I don't think that was it, because the radio, or he's in the sewer, but I thought he was going to be living like right underneath it. Brock, thank you so much for the super chat, man. As your VP of marketing, I elect at the next watch party you take shots and get sauced with me and your fan club. Thanks. Hey, man, I like getting sauced. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. So the town believes again that she is the one that teased Michael Myers. Willie. Y'all get the hell off of my property before I buck y'all up. Damn, I mumbled like a bitch right there. I want to be with you. I want to be with you, Corey. I've known you for like 2 days, but I want to be with you anyway. And there's Lori looking at him. I literally hate his mom. And she kisses him on the lips. That's so fucking weird, dude. So weird. At least his stepdad is nice. October 31st. Now it's Halloween. Damn. Hour 10 minutes to get to Halloween night. Nope, it's Lori. Oh, Carl, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm talking about these scenes and stuff. So, if you want to go watch it and then come back, or if you want to stay because you don't care, hey, I don't care. But good to have you in here, Carl. Thanks for stopping by at least. I do think that this is a hallucination. I don't think she's actually there. I don't think that he's actually there. And right, Ashton, dude, Corey's stepdad was such a damn cool dude. I don't know if this is a hallucination or not. I am also incredibly glad that some of the lines that they had in the marketing for this movie is not actually in this movie. Like that it's time to put the boogeyman to bed. This is your last Halloween, Michael. Like, I'm glad that they kept all that shit out. That was obviously lines that they just probably had her say or dub or something like that for marketing stuff. I'm glad that that shit was out of this movie. So, but this is a good scene between Lori and Corey for sure. I definitely do like this scene. You're the freak show. Yeah, I think that was a hallucination. Maybe. Like she came through the window or something. The lighting too is like a little bit different, like almost as if it was. I don't know. That's interesting. Oh, I hate this wrestling scene, dude. I hate the wrestling. Like Corey's arriving at the store and he's about to go in and say, "You have something I want." It's time to say goodbye to Haddonfield, baby. You have something I want. Or you have something I need. Them wrestling right here is absolutely insane. You're just a man in a Halloween mask. Damn, Corey just, like me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. And he does the sit-up. Does the sit-up, baby. I would love to, Byron, to answer your question. I would love to continue a Halloween story in general, man. I mean, shit. If they bring me on to write it, you bet. Allison doesn't want her protection, man. Hey, Carl, thanks, man. I really appreciate that you enjoyed the Haddonfield Nightmare, man. I'm glad to know that people continue to enjoy it. That really does mean a lot. So, I'm glad that you did. Byron, I do like your trilogy idea that you sent me, man. That is for sure. Michael Myers versus Art. Art's a newer horror icon. I haven't seen Terrifier 2 yet. That's definitely something that I do want to see. But what do you call it? That would honestly maybe be an interesting film. Okay, so this scene that we're on right now, the junkyard, best scene in the movie. One of the best scenes. I'm definitely a fan of this scene. Corey's sitting in that car over there waiting. Corey! Y'all ain't gonna want to find him in a second. Thanks, Jason. I really appreciate that, man. Grab that chain. This and The Procession, I think, might be John Carpenter's and like the team that did the music. I honestly think that this might be the best score that they've done throughout the course of this trilogy. Hey, Billy, let's get him. Boom. Fuck yeah. With the drumstick through his eye. I love that. Fuck yeah. I love this freaking scene. I don't care what anyone says about this movie, but this scene is fucking badass. Yeah, sorry. Yep. Boom. Oh. I will say, of all of them, the one in the yellow jacket, she least deserved it, but I mean, her kill was still pretty cool. Or Margot. Yeah, Margot's her name. Fuck yeah, with the wrench, bro. Bam. What a fucking scene, dude. This whole scene. Too bad his stepdad freaking gets it too, man. You know, Art, that is a good point. The tow, I didn't even think about that, honestly. The tow truck of when he was trying to run over Loomis. He didn't get to run over Loomis, but Margot just got it. Oh, that was cool how he just disappeared too. Almost like the evil did get into him. Yep, Stacy's dead too. Stacy's dead. You're dead too. Bam. Bro, with the torch. Jesus Christ. Oh. Man, I wish we could have seen that, man. The blowtorch to the mouth, dude. That was freaking crazy. Bam. And runs her over, too. Bro, that is honestly insanity. That is sickness. But that is also awesome. And then he comes and kills his mom. I wish we would have seen this a little bit more. I wish we would have seen this just a bit more. Bendy Teddy, what's going on? Welcome in. Or Bendy Tendy, sorry. Welcome in. I wish we would have gotten this a little bit more. They posted an image. I feel like that this scene does play out a bit more in an alternative cut because we saw an image of the movie where we saw it play out. Like it looked like it played out a bit more. I will say Corey does walk exactly like Michael in this scene when he's getting ready to walk by the window. Hey, yo, Willie's kill coming up too is pretty fucking sick. Willie's kill is pretty awesome. Can I help you? I like how you can like see her in the background getting killed. And you see him walking in. Bam! Oh, yeah. Bro, the scissors getting his freaking tongue cut off is sickening. That is a really good kill. And the tongue on the freaking record. And with Corey walking behind him. Ronnie's, y'all notice Ronnie's restaurant? I don't know if Ronnie's is more of a reference to Halloween H2O or if it's more of a reference to Rob Zombie's Halloween. Not really sure. Yeah, Art, I think that they definitely took that element of Rob Zombie's Halloween, if you ask me. And I feel like that's what they went with, like with the bullying and all that. So, again, definitely more of a reference to the previous installments. She knows Corey is coming too. She's drinking a little bit. She doesn't unlock the door here. She unlocks the door in the trailer. I don't think that she does here. She's got the jack-o'-lantern and stuff in her room. Yeah, Jason, I can see that too. The blonde chick that died didn't die in as brutal of a way as that one did in Jason X, though. But I definitely see what you mean. Lori's about to pretend to kill herself. For those of you that are just tuning in, we're about an hour and 35 minutes into the stream. Lori just sat down. She put her memoir on her computer. She just pulled out her gun. Okay. So that's where we're at. In the movie, we're an hour and 27 minutes in. Lori ain't freaking killing herself, dude. Like, she knows he's there. You can see the shadow out there. Did you really think I'd kill myself? Dumbass. Get that mask off, buddy. And find mercy. Yeah, what's the point of having compassion and finding mercy, right? You came here to kill me. And he could hear Allison approaching. This was a big surprise. Like when he takes the knife and stabs his neck, I was like, fuck. Like, and she says, you son of a bitch. Yep. Talk about awful timing. That is bad timing. Yeah, that is terrible timing. So, yeah, Gary, it's on Peacock, man. Corey, come back. There ain't no coming back from that. Actually, he does come back for a brief second, but oh, I just realized that she's in Corey's jacket too. And here comes the real Michael, baby. Here comes the real Michael. To try and end everything. Door wide open. Yep. She knows he's there now. See, Corey, there's no chance that Corey's coming back from that. Like, there's no chance. But she hears the struggle. She hears what's going on. Badass shot of Michael right here for sure. Yep. Corey's dead. Now Michael looks over towards the kitchen. And then this is where Allison knows that Corey is responsible for killing those people. All right, peeps, here it is. The final showdown is here. He's looking for Lori. This is it. Michael freaking looking at some mac and cheese. Splat. Waiting for it. Bam. She's beating his ass with that fucking fire hydrant. Ooh. If this fight would have played out for like 6 minutes, maybe it would have been better, but this fight is like 2.5 minutes long, if that. So we're at the fight part, people. For those of you that are just tuning in, and I like this too, like how he's like going to flip on the switch, taking Lori's hand and getting ready to put it in. She grabs a sewing needle, baby. And then I like how he actually gets to stab her in the neck because she stabbed him in the neck in the first one. Yep. Or is that in the ear? Oh, fuck. I think that's in the ear. Bam. See, I like how he sits up right there. And then she just impales his other hand. And then smacks it in. Oh, yeah, that's a broken leg right there with a full-ass fridge on it. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm hoping for an extended one, too. Oh, and then she finds the biggest knife that she could fucking find. Oh, that's a cool-ass shot of Michael being in the... I just noticed that. That was really cool. Of Michael reflecting on the knife. That was kind of cool. Stabbed right in the shoulder, baby. Or right in between here. I will say, I like the last 10 minutes here, man. I like the last 10 minutes here. I do. I've tried to forgive you. Bam! Michael grabbed her. They should have gone out together, man. They really should have. They freaking should have. I like that they're replaying every Halloween movie right here. Breaks his arm. Yep. And then slits his wrist. And he's dead. That's the end of Michael Myers, man. I will say I like how we didn't actually get a clear shot of his face either in this. You know, there are moments that we could have, but I like how they did stay true to not showing any shots of Myers' face. Hawkins is back again. Art, I honestly think that I would have Michael win. I'm not gonna lie. That's just me. Not dead enough. Barker, where the hell have you been, man? It is tonight. I do like how all of Haddonfield comes together to see this, though. This is all of Haddonfield coming together after dealing with this shit for over fucking 40 years, man. Like, I mean, and now at least Lori can move on knowing that she's the one that beat him. So, Jason, I've seen that he does speak in kills. I actually gotta go and like I've never heard it. I've never heard it. So, yo, the procession score is so good. The score right here is phenomenal. Those are people that aren't afraid to get a little blood on their hands because they're surfing him through the crowd when he's all bloody. Got the person with the phone in the background, the light. Bro, seeing his body get crushed like that is insane. You want to know what would be even better? Is if he pulled Lori in with him. And that would have been a shocking ending. That would have been shocking as hell. But Lori gets to live on and finish her memoir and all that stuff. Allison to get her Pinkman ending. That is true. And Allison is leaving town. Changes shape. Good ending for this man. And Hawkins is here. Man, I love Hawkins. I'm so sad that he was so underutilized. So underutilized in this trilogy, man. Yeah, we do see the mask on Laurie's table. There it is. Halloween ends. Credits just started rolling. Ends. I did like what do you call it? Like the Don't Fear the Reaper at the end. Dun, dun, dun. All right, hold on. I just want to make sure that there's something. I saw a tweet saying that at the end of this, it says Michael Myers will return. I don't think that that's the case, but, you know, I just want to make sure. Because he ain't coming back from that. Let's see here. Yep, nope. No Michael Myers will return. Get out of here. Major look, right? Major freaking look. Oh, man. So, okay. That was I should say that was my second and a half time watching Halloween Ends. I watched it over the weekend. I watched like the second half of the movie because like I like everything leading up to the fight. So like I think that my overall thoughts on this movie is that I like certain elements of it. In fact, I would go as far and say that I love certain elements of Halloween Ends. I think that honestly, as a standalone Halloween movie, I feel like that it would have worked so well. I think that this would have been a great anthology piece if they decided that's the route that they wanted to take. But because this is like the final chapter, like the everything like with Michael Myers and Laurie Strode at the end, it just kind of felt shoehorned in, if you ask me. It didn't feel earned. You know what I mean? It just kind of felt like, oh my God, like they were writing a script and they literally got to like a certain point and they were like, fuck, like we don't have any Michael Myers in this movie, man. Like we just need to throw him into a couple of these scenes just to indicate that, yo, Halloween is ending and we have to like end this story. So I didn't really get that feeling. So Brock, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Thank you for a great time. We appreciate you, and I appreciate you, Brock. Thank you so much, man, for being here and being a part of the live watch along. Glad that I got to share my comments with you guys. But yeah, guys, I think that Halloween Ends, man, like it isn't the movie that I would have told it. Like if I was approached for Halloween Ends, I would have approached it a completely different way. Like I would have had Laurie and Hawkins together, like as a couple. I would have had Hawkins as a much bigger character. I probably would have had Barker out of the picture completely. I honestly think that after the events of Halloween Kills, because the last time we see Barker in Halloween Kills is when the camera pans up and he's sitting on the stairs recognizing that he couldn't control that fucking mob that took place at Haddonfield Memorial. Like, you know, that whole thing had happened at Haddonfield Memorial with the mental patient that jumped off of the building and killed himself. And it was just a madhouse, man. Like, I feel like that after that, I would have had Barker out of the picture completely. Like, you know, he would have left town. He would have been like, fuck this. Like, you know, the priest from Scary Movie 2 was like, fuck this. And that's what I would have had him do pretty much with after the events of Halloween Kills. I would have made Officer Hawkins sheriff or some sort of detective, kind of like he was within this movie, or what it seemed he was, and I would have had him and Laurie together. He would probably also be getting the rear end of the spectrum, being that Laurie Strode is with him and he's dating Laurie Strode. And everybody looks at her like she's a freak, and Hawkins would be getting the same treatment because he is with her. So I think that that's how I would have approached them too. I would have also had Lindsay play definitely more of a key role in this movie because, again, she just felt like a fucking side character in this film. And what they have done with Michael Myers, man, in this movie, I just genuinely can't get over. I understand it's not a full Michael Myers movie. I understand that you look at Halloween 2018 as a Laurie Strode movie, and you look at Halloween Kills as a Michael Myers movie. This movie should have been the perfect blend of them together. It should have been a Laurie Strode / Michael Myers movie. So, you know, I just feel like that what they've done with Michael and how they treated his character, I'm just not a fan of on how they ended this trilogy. I don't think it's a good continuation from what they set up with Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. I like the characterization. This movie definitely does have more characterization in it than Halloween Kills does. I'm not going to say it has more characterization than Halloween 2018. Because 2018 does have some really great characterization. But I think that overall as a movie, this would have worked better as a just a standalone piece, if you ask me. So, you know, that's just my thoughts on Halloween Ends. And, you know, I'm seeing a lot of great conversations. I'm loving all the conversations that I'm seeing about it. I just genuinely think that this isn't an approach that I would have taken this story if they asked me to write the script. Like, I like the idea of Michael Myers disappearing. I actually think that the movie would have been better suited if it took place on the exact same night as Halloween Kills. That was the original idea, because Laurie Strode, she was so beaten down, like she was so broken down, that her going up against Michael Myers in a final showdown while she had stitches and everything, it would have shown that she had fucking no mercy, man. Like, it would have shown that she had the cojones she didn't give a shit how much pain that she was in. Like, that was her mission. That was what she needed to do. Mandy, thank you so much for the super chat. This was fun. I don't get to catch many lives. Thanks, Braden. Good anthology movie, not a conclusion to the trilogy. Ends was thrown in, waiting for Haddonfield 2. Well, Mandy, I will leave you with this tonight. Be on the lookout for something tomorrow. And for all of you Haddonfield Nightmare fans, obviously you guys have seen my community post today on my channel. Look out for tomorrow. Tomorrow is none other than Michael Myers' birthday. It is none other than Michael's birthday. We have a very, very awesome surprise that I hope gets you guys very, very excited. I'm excited. I've known about this. I've known, like, where I've wanted to take this for a long time, and I'm just very excited. Like I don't want to talk too much because I'm going to get way too excited. But look out for tomorrow. I obviously teased something was coming tomorrow, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Mandy, you also say that never understood Barker's role. I kept thinking he would get killed since his role was minimal, but he never did. That's what I thought. I thought that Barker was going to die in like one of the early scenes of Halloween Kills. He didn't die in 2018. So I definitely thought that that he was going to get killed, and he didn't. Like, I was like, okay, well, what is his motivation going to be? Why is his character in this? And he legitimately continued to prove as just being useless. I would have taken his character out probably in Halloween 2018. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think that I would have taken Barker out really in like the middle towards the, or maybe even towards the climax of Halloween 2018 is where I would have taken Barker out. I don't think that he had any real reason to be in this movie or in any of these movies. They underutilized some of the more important characters. They said that Allison was supposed to have some sort of like big integral role, and I mean, she just kind of was one of those characters that was there, and there was the romantic drama between her and Cameron in Halloween 2018. And in Halloween Kills, Cameron was a bit more like, I liked Cameron more in Halloween 2018 because he had that arc of going and finding and being there for Allison with his dad Lonnie and everything. But overall, it's like she almost existed to get caught up in the middle of like these love stories, and we don't need that in a Halloween movie. We don't need to see that in a Halloween movie. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that if they were going to go the route of having evil change shape like they did with Corey, I feel like that you don't need to put a love story in the middle of that either. Now, Allison could have been there to care for Corey, but I don't think it needed to get to the extent of what do you call it? I don't think it needed to get to the extent of feeling like a full-on love story. So that's just me, guys. Like, you know, Halloween Ends, I still have very mixed feelings on it. I like elements of this movie. It's not the worst Halloween movie in the franchise by any means, but I do like a lot more of the movies ahead of this one. And my ranking is coming out tomorrow also, so be on the lookout for that. My ranking will be out in the morning. So yeah, guys, that's how I see these movies. So with all that being said, guys, post comments down below. Let me know, what do you guys think of Halloween Ends? Do you guys love it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys kind of find it somewhere in the middle? And thank you guys so much for tuning into this live stream, man. I had so much fun tonight. This is, I think, the most fun live stream I have done just by myself. Like, normally I feel like when I do this shit, I'm just kind of like sitting down and watching shit. But I really did try to be engaging with you guys. And I'm going to be trying to do more of these. Like, you know, obviously I'm trying to shift focus on some things for the channel now that Halloween is over with for now. But once we get Halloween news, or like, I'm going to be definitely going more towards, you know, Scream news, and I'm going to be going more towards like my review series for Scream and everything that we're going to do in 2023. So I'm looking at how I want to shift focus on the channel for now. And I hope that you guys are around and are around for all the live shows and all that shit. It's going to be a lot of fun. So with all that being said, post comments down below. Let me know, what do you guys think of Halloween Ends? Do you guys love it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys kind of find it somewhere in the middle? Whatever you guys' thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 15,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys tomorrow in my Halloween ranking. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great night.